Alright, kia ora guys, Miss Lindsay here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about different plans and commitments that you might have in your adolescence and the effect that they could have on your hauora. To start off with, we've got school and study. So with this comes any work that you need completed, school commitments such as maybe extracurricular activities or leadership roles, any work for JCA or NCA based assessment type stuff, any assignments, whether they're group tasks or individual tasks, and any work completion that needs to be done in class or outside of class. So those are different things that are going to be pressuring you at different times throughout your schooling, and completing these is going to be a positive step towards your hauora. Making sure you provide enough time for these commitments is going to have a positive effect on your hauora, especially your mental and emotional state. Okay, we've got sport and fitness coming up next. Okay, this could come under the category of physical activity instead. Some people will not partake in any sport. That's fine. Some people may not partake in any fitness, and that's fine if they have other areas in which they are physically active. Okay, so physical activity could include things such as even doing housework, or things such as walking transport, like I put here. Okay, which basically means taking your feet instead of the train, instead of a car, or using a bike instead of getting a lift somewhere. So basically just active or walking transport there. Okay. Playing sports, these things are going to have a positive effect on your hauora, especially your taha tinana, in terms of keeping active, keeping physically well. However, that also has a trickle-off effect in terms of keeping other areas of your hauora in check as well, such as your taha whānau, because you are keeping perhaps active with others. Okay, keeping yourself healthy, that also comes under taha tinana. So this could include anything from just drinking water, eating well, eating fruits and vegetables, going to the doctors, getting sleep, keeping yourself clean and hygienic, and things like that. All right, so those all come under keeping yourself healthy, and it's a very important area of your hauora to make sure you keep this up. So that is your taha tinana. So taking the positive steps towards providing enough time for this aspect of your life. Family, so providing enough time for family. Okay, this is a different, this area again has a huge variance for different people in terms of how much time and how much mental and emotional energy is given to family type situations. Okay, so often families will have parent caregiver type situation, possible siblings, and different requirements involved with family, such as chores or even looking after family. Spending quality time with family is also another aspect, and that can have a positive effect on your hauora. In the same way, spending a lot of time could also potentially have a negative effect on your hauora. So you've just got to find that correct balance there for you in order to have a well-rounded and stable hauora and overall well-being. Friends, okay, so selecting, I guess, friends that are of equal moral guidelines to you, moral boundaries to you, equal mindset, and have possibly similar interests to you. So yeah, firstly, selecting appropriate friends is a good one. Also deciding how much time you do spend with these friends. Do you hang out with them in spare time? Do you prioritize your friends over your family? On the weekend, if you have spare time, do you hang out with your friends or do you hang out with your family? Okay, having a stable and strong taha whānau is very important, but you need to decide how that time is spent or split. Again, another one with that, especially for taha whānau, is your relationships. Okay, so you've got to make decisions on what takes priority in your life in terms of that. There are a lot of pressures from social media, pressures from other sources of media in terms of what should be occurring in these relationships. Can create insecurities amongst your mental and emotional health and your well-being. So balancing your time is very important. Right, so that might be as easy as writing down and figuring out who you hang out with and who you spend your time with. And finally, we have work and chores. So you got to decide, I guess, at what point you get a part-time job. This might not be your choice. This might come from your whānau, your family, your parents might be kind of pressuring you into a job. You need to make sure you've got enough time for that job. You need to give your all to whatever you're doing. So make sure that it's a position that's not going to take too much out of you, not too many hours, so you cannot complete your other commitments that you've got. Whether or not you get paid is another area of this. The chores you might not get paid, or you might get paid, and you've got to factor in what kind of things you need to do with that money and make good choices there as well. Okay, as I said, all of those different areas of your life are going to impact your hauora in one way or another, especially determining where you spend the majority of your time and which area you place the most focus on. There is a worksheet associated with this, a hauora worksheet. So go along, complete that. It's around figuring out what areas or what commitments you've got have the best and most positive effect on your overall hauora. So taha wairua, taha whānau, taha hinengaro and taha tinana. Thank you.